writing this one rap. Got that, next up is recording this one track. Achieve my goal, need more, put them on one plaque. With vinyl press and I can die, I've done that. Now I wanna come back with the gop slack. Think this, no fluke, Jack, you better jack stats. My rap's on the map, if I can just stack stacks to make some more better snacks, then I can say that's that. Reach the top of a mountain, enjoying the view. They can see a high top, you wanna see that view too. Big a boo-hoo, the cry for my behavior. I take full responsibility for my nature. If you wanna get something that's exciting, you're sweating. But when you get it, you're used to having this in seconds. The road to getting it is what makes it worth fighting for. I got this energy, and having goals provides the core. I wanna reach the top. I'm gonna reach the top. I wanna reach the top. I'm gonna reach the top. Been hooked since day one by the freedom I felt. Top 3 in my country, that's believing yourself. I wanna see me on your shelf doing well. I want to need to punch a bigger hole in my belt. Hell, Donnie Brasco music, play 2 sides. Donnie Brasco music, say it 2 times. A lot of hassle in music, say I'm too tired. I will battle the music, make you inspired by my craft for the music, my challenge in music. Tackle the music, remain fast for the music. Love that I have for the music will never distort. I know how fragile the music, so I'll be in support. One day I'll battle the music and take my spot with the cats that travel the music outside the block. You will unravel my music and see it top. Build my castle of music and reach the top. I wanna reach the top. I'm gonna reach the top. I wanna reach the top. I'm gonna reach the top. Swing to the top. Spit rivers, grab your canoeing, put pedal to the meadow and clang on these ruins. Flash my influence, teach all them youngsters, spat out my fluids, breathe out the mustard, spaz out of lubricants. Please feed the monsters, please eat the hustlers and clean out the dumpsters. Lash out the human true breeds with the life. Crash couch my crew who steez hurts the mic. Blasted every time I switch it up, cause my 2 letters crammed full, I think it's not enough. Bust straight to the door, cause I must put my feet on this floor and squeak out the rust. Renew what was once cool, but remove the cast. The blast from the past, but add to the pizzazz. Take the trash out, you ain't got the brass. Ask about my glasses and passed it at last. Yeah, I'm on my grind cause I can't be getting near that. Generate some swine that's dandy. Strictly not in it for the candy. Not hating on it cause a little more come in handy. The art of rap, I'm part of that family. Started cap brand hipsters can't handle me. You see style switching too lazy, easy. Why it's popular makes me crazy. If you wanna do what I do, show me a light and put them hands up with the use of a mic. No swag, right? Strictly technique. Got style for days when I switch beats. So if you wanna do what I do, show me a light and put them hands up with the use of a mic. No swag, right? Strictly technique. Got style for days when I switch beats. La-da-dee, la-dee-da, let me be, let me fly, let me see. You or mine be completely got the crime. No biting lines and shit, no style switch. So I switch back to the shit that make me legit. To Joe, that's groovy. Proof that these boozy MC styles snooze me. Rope-a-dope, blind flow, still loosey-goosey. Content is truly woozy, it can't move me. But it sounds alright, so no complaints. But if it ain't real, I can't feel it in my brain. Dr. Strange music taste with rainbow with range. Octopus color change, tentacles to range. Sink to the bottom, can't fit through the drain. Drown in my sorrow, can't think to the pain. Hip-hop is dear to me, Babby tears of me. A mother's nerves, man, is shut down fearlessly. Blood spatter, Chatterleen, walk, lift your leg up. Much rather have them scared, saying this is ketchup. Roll with punches, control the dungeons. Get hold of funness that now come in bunches. Plunge this to become the boss of this sport. Conscious on swag and need the sauce of some sort. Pause on that thought. YouTube distorted it and said that this is hip hop, I'm not a part of it. If you wanna do what I do, show me a light and put them hands up with the use of a mic. No swag, right? Strictly technique. Got style for days when I switch beats. So if you wanna do what I do, show me a light and put them hands up with the use of a mic. No swag, right? Strictly technique. Got style for days when I switch beats.
Record deals. If you're not killing somebody, if you're not selling a kid coke, if you ain't got one of the prettiest cars in the hood, the biggest chains, and some of the flyest chicks, they don't want to hear it. So the little kids was going back home and then like, oh, okay, a week later he a killer.
Autograph mister, style switch the picture. We used to be quicker with the scrippies, now it's richer. Plow with these fixtures, a finger licking sick enigmas in a mixture. Equipped with brick thick and riches. Quick hiccups from his long sleeve sweater. Storm through weather, the storm up in his era. Who controls the clever darts from his holster's bad aroma? Span the material faster than supernovas. From this day, it only cries of precision. Ready to bring old school and high definition. Competition quickly skedaddle, but Joe was a vision mode. And scoped at the couch, you tippy toe. No one was safe, they all had to suffer. Hunting like a creature that is yet to be discovered. Using their greasiness to squeeze out his butter. Made possible by the power of his brothers. Hey you, are you ready to make a move? Oh, you're gonna help me out with what we do. We blow the speakers to pieces and all we leave is to tweet it. So peep us, show what you got and team up. Hey you, are you ready to make a move? Oh, you're gonna help me out with what we do. We blow the speakers to pieces and all we leave is to tweet it. So team up. Dark antimatter, a Starlax camera that paused to have his brass grammar caught on jazz standards. Created by his trio with claws to grab records from Mars to find raw, unpolished mad bangers. Fast lane retainers, teeth white interior, such out at the smile of a child feels inferior. His background noise sways the exterior, so don't feel bad sensing his brainwave superior. He's not after all this X Factor gangrene or scastic clap panties, barely wearing panties. He's after emotional attachment to his lyrics, a close listen, a kiss of life to lift the spirits. A masquerading phantom cannot appear as too strong to defend what I love the most. I have to put my suit on, a Superman enough to crunch kryptonite in the croutons. So I'm happy to get my crew on. Hey you, are you ready to make a move? Oh, you're gonna help me out with what we do. We blow the speakers to pieces and all we leave is to tweet it. So peep us, show what you got and team up. Hey you, are you ready to make a move? Oh, you're gonna help me out with what we do. We blow the speakers to pieces and all we leave is to tweet it. So team up.
He'll stay till the fight's won.
I was scoping the city from the rooftop gargoyles, scanning the streets, screaming from the tar soil, and what had boiled up, what type of fuck they put in the pot, what they was cooking up from the barbecue on the block. Nothing's get me vexed, so a jet can go supersonic when my spidey sense ain't tingling yet. I moved up to my porch, and that's that torch. Fucked up cause he fucked up burning up the Source Awards. I'm not in the mood for the Fantastic Four. I got more to do than messing with the neighbors next door. I got an iron in my suit because it messed up. Of the show last night where my album sold for $10. The double ringer opened up and was robbing. Crying up at me, smacked him and had him salad tossing. Told him to go flossing, can deal with it right now. My next show is tonight and my suit is out of style. Shit, the phone's ringing. Hello, Dr. Octopus and Victor. Your arms are tied together cause y'all was playing Twister. Sorry, I can't deliver my services. My steady hands are shaking viciously cause of my nervousness. I got a show in about an hour. Already turned down Charles today, messing with his psychic powers. Even Dynamite short-circuited. Why am I getting the worst of this? The curse of being on top of your game is people know what you can do and they want the same. Still approachable and fame, so they ask me for help. Is there an artist, is someone like me? I don't know, I gotta know you better. I can't tell by your cape or the letters on your logo sweater. Please leave me alone, I gotta fight crime. I do it by the word, so I gotta write my rhymes. Walking the streets, talking with Reed, he wrapped his arms around me and he started to squeeze, crying. I don't know what they gotta do with you. She vanished from my life and I think it's because of you. He told me I'll make the crime fighters look bad because I lead by example and that made them a tad mad. I know villains are scheming with the sworn enemies and police will do shit cause you are catching all their felonies. Can this be messing up the act because of jealousy? Probably, cause this happens to me every week. One time we smoked a bone from Ghost Rider Skeleton. I thought what this shit was Logan's adamantium. Trying to poison me, he got it from Magneto. Luckily he doesn't control the powers of Cerebro, cause he bones out of smoke. Not even a toke, but David Banner didn't know. He turned green when he choked. The truth lasts long, so I lasted. Not even worried about the next plot I get attacked with. Help them or get blasted, it's tragic. Not mad cause I got an album focused on this madness.
Yet not even the dynamic duo can withstand the terrible onslaught of sound for long. And as they drop to their knees,
see if this was worth getting beat up for.
The curse of being on top of your game is people know what you can do and they want the same. Still approachable and fame, so they ask me for help. Is there an artist, is someone like me? I don't know, I gotta know you better. I can't tell by your cape or the letters on your logo sweater. Please leave me alone, I gotta fight crime. I do it by the word, so I gotta write my rhymes.
Don't think that's gonna stop me. I'll bust you in a minute. Okay, baby. So you wanna play?
Perfecto mundo, can I have this dance? Click string the thingies to bring me in command. Dreads, waiting on the load off my promo. Something of a showboat even though it's pro bono. My mono, sanity your phono, a video. Though I went rogue on the photo, cause that's a no-no. The first creds on the map, grab my cell WhatsApp to get the WhatsApp adapt. Oh, cyber snap, check out the Skynet stats. LP on the downer, but I won't hide these cracks. And I ain't no slouch leader. Log into the thing to be a proud cheater. Free pass to grab your out-of-town speaker. I am a crowd pleaser who now has a sound Ethan. Pleased to meet ya, launchpad peacemaker. Sort of tap you off so you can process my data. Click, push, click, push, click, push, click, push, pose, and pose. Find a music that you like, making sure that it's mine. A lot of things have changed in these days and times. That's why we roll together on this online grind. Find the music that you like, making sure that it's mine. A lot of things have changed in these days and times. That's why we roll together on this online grind. What's the password to unzip my lip? And where the hell can I get the key? Gender fits, I call it quits. It must be a glitch. I'm busting knees and fits, cause I must see the switch. Joe was in scroll mode, ready for my ego to read the damn porno. I can do more no, steam like a Toro. Need to do more shows to outshine tomorrow. I need to tango, Facebook my mango. Spend the la creme, express myself, Van Gogh. Strangle the fans who demand comments. Bombers like comments, to slither in my vomit. Narrator, flying underrated. Underrated player who can't use some paper. Not asking stats, I'm not afraid to labor. But something's gotta give before I hit the crossfader. Click, push, click, push, click, push, click, push, pose. And pose. Find the music that you like, making sure that it's mine. A lot of things have changed in these days and times. That's why we roll together on this online grind. Find the music that you like, making sure that it's mine. A lot of things have changed in these days and times. That's why we roll together on this online grind. Feeling that everything will work itself out. That again I can make myself proud. Talking loud, got the loud mouth holding it down. For true hip-hop, Joe's back controlling the sound. Shit so vigorous, don't know how to cope when my life slowly starts to turn into a soap undercover. On display, I'm back on the cover. Well, I wanna be on display and undercovers. But brothers don't know the half of what's going on, so I don't know what to tell them when it's going wrong. This shit they gotta deal with. I don't wanna blow alarms if they wanna feel what I feel. They gotta know my songs. Show me wrong and they'll all be good. That the struggles I deal with's understood. That I'd like to go places, see the whole globe. From the crib of living, then see the world go. I gotta lay low, but I don't know what I'ma do. Think of shit, so my comment be phenomenal. Why do I got this bug in my abdominal? Shit ain't comical, but drama will make me alright. It will make me alright. Twist the cap back on the bottle. Act like I'm set up on a fact that's all hollow. Question at tomorrow whether my posture sticks. If this accomplished acting's getting Oscars. I'm not good with not controlling what I wanna step to. Especially when walls pop up I have to get through. A fracture in my blessings, holy grail on paper. Should I show and tell to know the real savior? Or take the do or die major? Yo, for now it's all suit and tie behavior. I don't even know what river I wanna swim in. While I've always known how to swim from the beginning. I cannot settle my melon, cause it's telling I'm in heaven. Next day yelling, get to stepping, brethren. I need to stop yapping, let time decide you or mine. If I will die while doing do or die. Shit so my comic be phenomenal. Why do I got this bug in my abdominal? Shit ain't comical, but drama will make me alright. It will make me alright.
Take your seats, please. Our tour of the moon's famous Sea of Tranquility is about to begin.
One's for the money, two's for the show. Three's just to make sure the main focus is dough. Four's for the clothing, and five is for the glow. The rest of the focus is for sniffing snow. I done hate rap it all with what it has become. I love how it begun, so my work is undone. Don't believe the hype and the videos run. Hip-hop's at a stage, it becomes a conundrum, son. I want a refund on my gun. Shoot. There's no need to pop number one. East Coast and West Coast manifestos, but let go of that goes a long way for the gangsta threshold. Hating, still hating, but betraying when I'm praying. Cause I feel the love all around, not complaining. There's no denying my contemplations. My large invasion, I'm confiscating my father's nation. Got no dark relations, I'm Caucasian and stationed in the culture with a hunger like a starving patient. I'm sick like that, I whip backs with slick tracks. I come so fresh, my breath don't need tic-tacs. Click black, the thick blast kills the aftermath. That doesn't apply to me cause I think fast. I'm not saying I'm intelligent cause that's irrelevant. I don't preach the higher word and I'm not selling it. But I think before I act right or do shit, I'm just a dude with a brain that's been through shit. But who gives a about lyrics at a show? So the ill rhymes I'll be sprinkled with a flow. Just so you know, just so you know, just so you know, just so you know. Yeah, 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 yeah. Just so you know, just so you know, just so you know, just so you know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My thoughts in any matter is fatter than the average, cause I package it with the grammar so elaborate. Tamper with the strategist to plan for castigate. I'm after it but not at the cost, I can whack a shit. The only wacky is the name of my songs. Before there's a track for an album long gone. In the studio working harder, we become raw animals and joke with a track name gone wrong. But that's okay I guess, cause the energy is put to rest after we make a track fresh. It makes me care less, the quality is nice with it. And when there's work to do, we precise with it. I might spit it, bit it raw, turn the horse for a chill voice. Complimentary to the beats of your choice. Pick a pop singer who preaches poetry. No popular artist goes deep, that is known to me. Re mi fa sol la ti, no dough for me. Cause I'm not popping enough to bust globally. Even though I show MCs how to freak the beats, no dough for me, cause I speak of seeking the peace. To be reaching the peaks, you need to be freaks, cause the magazines want to write what is easy to read. I need to believe there's something for me, so the ill flow, I'll be sprinkled with the ill beats, yo. Just so you know, just so you know, just so you know, just so you know. Yeah, 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 yeah. Just so you know, just so you know, just so you know, just so you know. Yeah, 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 yeah.
And if you don't know. And if you don't know, now you know.
Wiser and matured, so I got different views in life. I got different looks. You know, I walk different walks of life than what I used to right now. And the new album is just over what's going on and how I'm changing, how I'm growing, and it's still like reminiscent of the old times and things I saw growing up. But ever since that, you know, rap changed a little bit. You know, it's more personal to the individual. This is what this rapper has lived, so he's telling me what he saw and what he had to grow up around.
Life is a beautiful song made for memory. The remedy in fear of death is humming the right melody. Eventually I got the strength to be staying high above all your tragedy, being afraid to die. Why? I did enough to let myself live on in the memories of loved ones who stayed strong no matter the song. If you're lucky enough to be the one to share DNA with a daughter or a son, when you're gone, life goes on. It isn't very long, but if you're upbeat, it feels like a marathon. To find the wrong or be righteous. In my music I found my likeness. If it wasn't the artist lost myself, there's no doubt I would bite this. But there'll be something I might miss. Putting your soul into meaning is something priceless. I used to play every hero television provided. My neighbor next door would make the costumes alongside it. I was fighting in the morning, Superman at noon, Batman at night. Adventures happened in my room, and I knew that life would knock on my door soon, so I prepared for it. Start singing the proper tune. There were times that some guy would mess up the fine rhythm, and I would find myself dancing to what he's whistling. I would lie and deceive to all the people listening, but always came back to the song my soul was singing. I remember, I think it was something around September. Just came out of school, hearing that my mom had cancer. Back then there wasn't any song strong enough to romance this fact. It was a note I definitely never danced her. So tears pouring out of everyone's soul. And as a young buck, yo, it was hard to control the situation. The only solution was patience. Trust the doctor's occupation, fine-tuning a patient. Chemotherapy was the message. Reverse playing this record, it was refreshing, supporting every second of every day. I seen her in the worst way, and I got to know her better with every note that you play. Gotta understand when life takes a bad turn. You recognize the road ahead and thrive with what you earn. Back to your lane, even though it seems worse. At the end of the path, you know, it was all worth all the hassle. Yo, it's not about the battle, it's all about experience and the road that you travel. The gates of death are open for every single mammal, reptilian the fish, every piece of cattle. But the trick to it, and I hope you already knew it before you heard this verse and your mind wasn't polluted, is pick a song and tune it to a fine piece of music, and take on life as a challenge and sing it right through it.
If he ever listened to our records and knows anything about rap music, that we are soul, hardcore, b-boy music, and we do not play sucker music.
Hey yo, what up, ma? Got the hoopla all fly. You must be really nice guy vibe with you by my side. Angelic voice box making strides. Way too much talent to just 9 to 5. Rock keys with ease. Overseas what we read. Misfeed will indeed cause crowds to stampede. It's like you slip me a roofie. Dizzy in my vision when you sing I go bye bye Louie. Job like Kong Fooey. Beats made for killers. Circle signal segregate the lip gloss and glitters. All pillars is roller coaster rides. Hands up to the sky. Enjoy the way we glide. love doing shows with you and feel the static electricity from what the ticket holder is giving me, physically and mentally. Dance like I'm Kimbo when I slice my sterile pencil into my lingo. Walk down the single, charge up the battery to bring those verses right from stepping out my window. Last time I checked, yo, we in this together. Hip hop back on top, control my day like the weather. You say all the time, people say that I'm clever.
Exclamation point, quotation, comma. Y'all cats get to quit it.
Yeah, I'm a loner, even though I hate the front upon ya. Love that we share that musical corona. Jump up was rocky, but we'll keep it on the DL. Getting myself out of trouble trains my freestyle. I push pens, never worked on my left, so I played right. Just words, ain't my type of right bars. To excite you all before you write me off, even though my writer's touch sometimes can write as far. Go banana sandwich when I have something that makes me create these beats that's all wavy. Go play me and see that I can twist those. Next like an accident in all type of discos. Flip those words into metaphors to school the dudes who don't realize my shit gets switched back like Rubik's Cubes. Excuse me, boo, more to me than cockiness. My strength is my weakness. I think you can copy this. Yeah, you say people say that I'm clever. Well, I'm thinking of ways to be way better. Last time I checked, yo, we in this together. Hip hop back on top, controls my day like the weather.
That's crazy. Come on, man.
Existing piece of music to, and then for their music, I think it's extraordinarily lazy.
Cannot tangle with the spitter. Draw my obscure bobbing from the hipster. It's just you and me, inbred to inbred. The only voice I'm comfortable with is condensed to thin lead. Shower girls with quicksand to land in my spring bed. Immediate shower pears and pinheads. Especially dads who in it for the lollygag. Doing it for snacks, but end up in the body bag. A comic act, flabbergasted crowd come to my knees. Tongues on the floor when I undo my fleece. Sheesh, the hoopla in my speech. Wordplay up there, I got this niche, capished. Yeah, without a doubt, make my dick change into a hot dog with sauerkraut. Slurp, just for writing mama doodles. This fuddy-duddy can excite without canoodle. To make you bring a bumper shoot, approachable in manner. Joe's always on recruit. Still, I'm nitpicky with you and you were kind enough to put a band-aid on that boo-boo. Old switcheroo on stage, real tranquilo. Spitting mean flows on the weed smoke of bambinos. My ego got some mileage in this meter. Sophisticated, not to put our violence in the ether. Real talk, not about to go to seance. Though I communicate my chaos with crayons. In the room full of cubicles, I'd rather hold the mic as Joe's truly unsuitable. Odds is luminal, like Cooper Trooper. Snazzy, jazzy way of saying woosa. User, lucky Duke Dougie. He chose the right earfest to say fuck the yucky. His sickety heydays are gone. The coroner already placed a grave on the corner. Free falling stores, he outstretched his bungee cord. His troubled force degraded to a festive Al Bundy wars. His lungs are short least when his name come up on tours. And brings the swords and shows the 5 mics he scored. He lives his life in the past. He used to be like Flash, but it's like he dashed into a flask. He has to wake up his cast every minute mark. His heart can razzmatazz his inner spark. Skipping hot without the Metro card, no soul train. His crooked teeth yellower than his old chain. In his mind he's a stallion, never succumbing, he will be choked out by his new medallion. I do see his undeniable legacy. His weaponry has helped many kids during spelling bee. One served as a proud-hooded soldier. Game over without full disclosure. I say we gotta let you back on, cause nowadays you're replaced by some half-glued neck song.
Music was all he knew. Open your eyes. He's got a wisdom tooth. His days gone by. We could use a little happiness, yeah, child. We both should try.
There's no need to frown. I kick him while he's down. I kick you with the clown's big shoe. I'm prone to postpone his tombstone and let him have one more go before it's shown to a group home. Pampered, they're rigorously tempered. Sick of these pretenders with the villainous agenda. Kicking these defenders off the pedestal. And better dudes rule the school and the better fools. Illiterate tools, only out getting the guap. The masses at the top getting jacked, diddly squat. He felt his kid's selfishness emotion. Had to help in this like an alchemist potion. Mario transformed into Luigi. Kids be like, yo, Joe, what's this big CD? Jump rope, this mumbo jumbo. He seeks out his stance, all clear when I reached out my hands.
Music was all he knew. Open your eyes. He's got a wisdom tooth. His days gone by. We could use a little happiness, yeah, child. We both should try.
Much of my work has been concerned with the mysteries of black holes. Many people dismiss black holes as just an artifact of the theory, which wouldn't exist in the real world. But then observers began to find things in the sky which were just as peculiar.
It's a pretty large-scale operation.
Right, but it'll be dangerous.
So what? That's never stopped us before.
Right, but it'll be dangerous.
Immense operation!
Gloom light overshadows with a barrel. Handle with cat rap with the air of a pharaoh. Arrest me for being pesky with the fat beats that narrow. The gap rockin' heavy with them petty medleys and carols. Back to eagle vision within a sparrow. Musical decisions made from the bone and marrow with a bow and arrow. Bullseye is the rule I laid upon self as I wanna rule thy shelf. As I'm skip popping planets with a large scope, looking at the earth and its hip popping bandits with their wrist watching anklets that just fuck the language. Smack them upside down so the dick suck is Spanish. Sometimes I'm a sick talking savage. My TikTok advantage cause I zip like my sandwich. I'm hungry, the space food's too nutritious. Has no taste and not so yummy for my tummy. Gravity is gone, I'm gliding through the song with a steady flow that's leaking from the dome to the palm. The show must go on with Houston, we have a problem. This album pays my rocket fuel, so you need to cop one. My monsters witness quantum physics, but hardly get it. Saw these nitwits past this image. The claws of critics can be conquered with this. I'm the black hole, putting stars out of business.
From the you and I first. Leave impressions on planets when I do my the big bang theory. Bang, bang.
Stars matching up with pyramidal graves. Not matching me cause the cosmos my stage. The trajectory of the universe has changed its pace. When I made my mark and left meteors engraved. The galaxies have changed by the hand of the mighty. The man kept beside me writes with the hand matching light speed. 2D is my breed, it's pure awesomeness. It's the satellite I need. It's electromagnetic waves made for the perfect antidote. To shed light on the stars you had to check to a telescope. Bound to get grounded, back on the hills. Be human once again so they can check how it feels. Intergalactic ordeals, interacting with the specs that appeals to the real. The universe was created with a thick slang. I will recreate it once again. Yo, the Big Bang.
Impact. From the you and I first. Leave impressions on planets when I do my thing. From the you and I first. The Big Bang Theory.
First thing we do when we're putting a track together is start with the beat.
Then we add something from a record like this.
Cross borders, drop mortars on stage when I rock quarters, mics, old school verse when I be doing a song. Cause change can be bad if we doing it wrong. I done talk straps like them cowards refer to. A true MC trust in the power of his words, Duke. For every dose, peace sign is a gem. Considering the piece sticking out from the pants. I see triggers shining when I go out for a dance. A cat eyeballing like they do go out with a bang. Well, I just want my honey to bounce with a man. That's why I rock surf when I'm announced for a jam. I feel love even though they're mispronouncing my slang. Give love back when I'm allowed in the stands. I'm down in the gang, so that willing to fight. And stand proud in my stance when I spit on the mic like, hey Joe, what you gonna bring today? I bring this with the precision. Taking the whole listen, hey Joe, what you gonna bring today? I bring the hot house, that is my mission. I bring old school and high definition. Spit overseas, please the beats with ease. Spit acapella, you will need to even sneeze. You got respect for the art, bouncing on my sound until your neck falls apart. No 808 snares where claps on my part. No artificial heart to connect with the charts. A premature warning before it went to boredom. Didn't do the trick with every hit, I'm yawning. Unlock the chains that be strapped to my feet. Proof to be hard as they were shackled and deep. Outside my reach, but I watch the sheep. Shepherd on my records when I trap my defeat. Food reporters in alphabetical order. Reporters that even vegetarians condone the fact a man slaughter cats. My mouth is like a water gap. Shooting through it, you can catch like I'm the quarterback. Hey Joe, what you gonna bring today? I bring the with the precision. Taking the whole to the listen. Hey Joe, what you gonna bring today? I bring the hot house, that is my mission. I bring old school and high definition. High definition. High definition. Masquerade artist, I target the fake harder blatantly. If being true to myself, I hate them doing the same as me. Or more, hating myself for doing the same as them. Can't even straight face my friends, I need to open up more. Can't say I can, every time I tried works but fall into fake again. I don't say I make hip hop, but I'm not feeling this person I tell it to will take me serious. Why do I struggle to be the man that's good enough just for who I really am? Is this a product of how I grew up, or I felt it's not up to me to think I can? I know it's between my ears, but knowing that isn't the solution to ease my fears. I need to face this demon to redeem my tears. Now you can't feel me, cause it's never me I give. Come on, break it down, I know what to do. Need to stop holding on, no more playing around, I know what to do. Can't lose control at all. Come on, break it down, I know what to do. Need to stop holding on. Come on, break it down, what do I have to lose? Just show it. I portray myself as better cause I feel that I'm not good enough. All my life felt the need to be tough, feed it the bluff. Seemed to be the way to be free and succeed and excel in the scene, still agree to the cuffs. With skeleton is the key to this lock. The question with this baggage, can I leave it or not? How will I actually get to the door? I have an unsettling score to settle, which scares me even more. Traumatized by a standard, I couldn't measure up. Why can't you be more like your sister? It says enough. Why can't I be what you wish for and pleasure us? Because I wanted to be who I am, and therefore have his love. Man, it's tough, cause I know that the standard also gave me motivation to grow. No apology needed, it's the knowledge you give. But I can't close the chapter until you acknowledge you did. Always break me down, I know what you did, but I need to stop holding on. No more playing around, I know what to give. Just me and show it all. Come on, break it down, I know what to do. Need to stop holding on. Come on, break it down, what do I have to lose? Just show it. Filtering how I'm viewed, my mind's scoping. When I write, I look inside, it's wide open. Eyes closed, I choose what I'm showing. I give you pieces of me, not the whole package. Not scared of what you think you can all have it. It's my family I'm scared of, that they see what I have to show, cause I don't think they wanna know. Why do I struggle to be the man that's good enough just for who I really am? Is this a product of how I grew up, or I felt it's not up to me to think I can? I know you wanted to inspire, it wasn't easy for you, so thanks for lighting up my fire. One day when I feed a kid, I'll try to do everything the same, except show love for who he is. Come on, break it down, I know what to do. Need to stop holding on. No more playing around, I know what to do. Can't lose control at all. Come on, break it down, I know what to do. Need to stop holding
on. Alright, cats better recognize where the originality come from and get your own shit. We say that on every album too, be original. Yeah, that's the thing, be original, you know? It's like, that's why we'll throw little things out there like that just to see if they'll catch on to it and how many people catch on to it so people can see us. But it's like, sometimes I start to think like the hip-hop audience ain't that intelligent sometimes, you know? But they don't pick up on it because they let the corniest shit get the most airplay, you know what I mean? the most unconscious shit get the most airplay. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? The government. Yeah, and then run up on me talking about keep it real. Don't run up on me saying keep it real if you ain't supporting the real. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line.
Stop the press and scoped out and scoop the scoop loose. The grand opening juice got anvils in his boots. You bet your caboose. You need to fasten chin straps. A mere man so sick best we quick to twist your beer cans. Jump hula hoops survive like no tomorrow. Hope I don't get pulled live at the Apollo. That means courage, no wrestle like Roma Greco. I just state you retro and leave a who got next echo. Yes, just Dandy who be the Velcro. Joe earning my stripes like Adidas shell toes. Open floodgates, this chick cried till her eyes sunk. Her thigh lumps roll us up the dry hump. Thump, keep your hands on my thing. Silly goose thinks by the boom, by the bang. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole just because I got all 3 eyes on my goals. Who know each rapper's El Chupacabra? Nada, but don't you see Joe pukes bananas? Too many Bob Davalinas using up the space. Joe's here to take a place of what's his face. Oi, please pass the mic as you was yuck. I'm up, giving so much bang for your buck. Think outside the cardboard, had to brag the most. It kicks ass like I say I'm average. Joe, let's go. Every time I come, I kick it, you know that what I be spitting is hot and straight out of the kitchen. You better stop and listen. The average Joe, just an average bloke, working hard to be more than average. So every time I come, I kick it, you know that what I be spitting is hot and straight out of the kitchen. You better stop and listen. Got samples to go, damage to flow. Working on show, call me average Joe. Showered under but foul thunder. One grunt and a monster go cowabunga. Cowards thunder back fast. Have that of a lie. Depends on your perspective of a glass. Touche. It's all about the rubles that turn you from quadruple stacks of noodles. Quite as threats from the off force. The boredom still for every tooth that stole expensive George Foreman grill. With rap me thinking that it had class. So this catapults way past my thinking cap. A one-man army, John Rambo. I need you cause it still takes 2 to tango. Gee golly gosh, see the star marquee men get thin. Break, here's a walkie-talkie, call it in. Or better get 2 cans in a string. In the ring, clap the fans' hands when I sing. Energy my elixir, flow is real bendy. Holy awesome sauce makes my show still friendly. Get the wine cooler, ice rhymes, I need to save these. Poetry so cool it's damn piece of brain freeze. Stun gun, I see you watching me. Will it get me to get colonoscopy? I wanna know what I won't show glamorous flow is special breed, just an average Joe. Let's go. Every time I come and kick it, you know that what I be spitting is hot and straight out of the kitchen. You better stop and listen. The average Joe, just an average bloke, working hard to be more than average. So every time I come and kick it, you know that what I be spitting is hot and straight out of the kitchen. You better stop and listen. Got samples to go, damage to flow. Working on show, call me average Joe.